Okay, we got Dinferno playing Dark Mercia in the black versus M0h1nder playing Wulfar in the orange. And Dark Mercia is not someone we've seen a huge amount of recently.
Yeah, this is a big miss.
Yeah, for good reason.
Do you think like she's that weak right now?
Well, I mean, especially in, say, there really isn't any reason to pick her.
Yeah, there are better mass damage CEOs. Like, almost all of them. Except Nadia. Yeah.
Well,
Also,
I mean, the thing is,
M0h1nder
like,
doing the
wins
good
kind of
open.
exist.
With the sword going there to cap the other from the mountain. So he doesn't need to send the sword from Siorax 9. This is the correct open. It's the best way to do it to avoid the biggest amount of complication.
Well, I mean, you do that if you don't free the rifle or yeah.
Oh no, you still free the rifle just fine. You see his new sword will now free the rifle and will cap the rifle will cap the other village.
Yeah, I guess, but now you don't go on the mountain to get the other. Well, I'm at the wrong side.
Oh
of the
no
map.
no no! You see, the one sword goes in the mountain, the other frees the rifle caps. You see how he, this is, yeah, and everything gets capped.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a way to do it, but then you don't have like two swords to go harass commander if you want to do that.
But this didn't work anyway.
No,
The only problem is that
no.
now they can kill this sword if they do it this way. Which, I mean, he's not going to do. I remember this. I don't know why he doesn't kill this sword. Yeah, it's better to finish off the 5 sword free than cap this. You can cap the 5 later. But M0h1nder could have used this knight to defend that. Instead, his knight is gonna crit that village, but Wulfar could have killed that village last turn.
I guess he just really wanted to kill the swords.
I think he could have guaranteed a kill on the sword too by hitting it with his sword. No, I don't remember. I don't remember exactly the move when I was watching the game live, but he could have trapped the sword, I think, and also killed the village that. And then, I mean, even if you couldn't, if you lose a sword, kill a sword.
Although going back for the sword is weird. If you're gonna kill the sword, you want to like do it early so that Dark Mercia will end up more forward at the end of all.
Yeah, because that sword from the Dinferno's side moved ahead in order to threaten a kill, the kill which it didn't end up going for. He couldn't actually kill M0h1nder's sword the next turn, the other sword, the far sword, let's say the corner sword. And I also remember M0h1nder could have gone for a more aggressive last turn position, and then he immediately goes and decaps from the forest instead of moving from there. It was a slight, let's say, mispositioning. He should have realized that the sword from Dinferno went too far, so he had an open spot for the sword to go on the top of the village instead of to its right cap.
Oh wow, this is a huge force of knights coming in here, by the way.
Yeah, the knight army.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you gotta watch for this. I mean, like this map, like if you play the open slower, you kind of have to send to the. The good news is that it's not that far away from where you already. You can do that.
So now M0h1nder needs to ask, do I die if I groove? And he thinks it's a no, so he does. And he forgot that this was a tier 2. So he forgot that it doesn't bounce after you hit on a mountain.
Oh.
So that's a lot of missed damage. He could have bounced it twice and then third bounce could have been.
That's
also,
like
the mage gets picked off, so this Harpy hit is free.
Yeah, but I don't really think Harpy on Harpy is that bad.
Yeah, it's not worth losing the knight and the sword.
Like the harpy still forces mage. Well, I mean, in mind games, you'll see me forgetting harpies range of, like enemy harpies will get free hits on them, but it's never that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a 3 HP advantage. It's not nothing, but it's not worth losing a knight.
Well, you also kill a mage, so here it's not bad.
I guess, but knights are super good on this. And they cost. Is 3 harpy HP worth the difference between... I guess it's close. Also, you kinda don't want to trade down. Like, if it's very close, Wulfar wants to trade down.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's a very unfortunate loss of Witch, because now Dragon can just go in.
Yeah.
Also, this
The
turn,
mage-
like,
the
Dragon
mage
could
is
have
also
killed this
very
knight
bad.
instead. Dragon could have killed this knight instead. The knight will still get finished by your knight. But now one of your knights is exposed in harpy range.
Well,
The knight
I
could
mean,
have killed the dragon. You could have done it differently and not expose the knight to the new harpy while still killing all of this. Doesn't matter. This is a winning attack.
still a very, very big damage turn here.
Yeah, this could have been avoided, and it's completely crashing from.
Yeah, like we're gonna see like a huge groove come out here, but
Here too.
I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Yeah.
Also great value for turn. But now M0h1nder is getting another groove, and he has traded down. This is where Wulfar likes to be.
The classic.
Oh, also,
You
yeah.
did damage. You do mass damage. Mage heal a bunch of times.
Yeah, but also, I guess Dark Mercy is just dead now.
Oh yeah, Dragon
On
on.
the road.
Yeah.
The Dark Mercia syndrome.
Yeah, but M0h1nder was also winning.
Yeah.
Is there a follow up?
There's a
mage.
unit on.
The mage? Okay. I saw the harpy. Alright, yeah, the mage will do the trick.
Yeah, very good game. Like lots of tactics happening everywhere. I think it got decided by mainly the CO diff in the end. There was also like M0h1nder did the opening better. There were a few slight errors on both sides in the opening and after the opening.
Yeah.
But in general, M0h1nder did it very well.
I
Dinferno
think
also played
Dinferno
this.
had a good like moment when the knight on the left to attack. Well, to punish really. They got a bunch of value, and then M0h1nder didn't get a very good groove in response because not too familiar how the new groove mechanics work.
Yeah. I'm also thinking though that like Dinferno's attack wasn't actually good, right? Because normally he also takes a bunch of more damage and still loses that knight to the groove and also gets the other knight in a
Well,
sword hit.
maybe, but here he had a moment where I would say he was in position, but then like was a bit too aggressive afterwards. And back
That's
to-
also true. That's also true. Yeah, he might have thrown his lead a bit, and without that throw, you could say that even with a better groove from M0h1nder, he would have been fine. You could argue that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, considering the groove Wulfar got, then Dinferno was in a good position.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anyway, solid. I liked all the tactics. There was a lot of stuff to talk about throughout.
Yeah, it was a good game. Very unfortunate about the first groove though from M0h1nder. I think, like that could have easily like hit the rifle twice and then landed on the mountain. Instead of just straight up just killing a knight for not any damage to anything else. But yeah, good game. We'll go on to
Did
the
you
next
say
one.
the rifle? I don't think you could have hit the rifle and
The rifle, the tiles next to the rifle on the mountain was clear.
Oh, this turn, but it
No,
wasn't
no,
there.
no. Like
that-
when he grooved, the tiles were open.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I was looking at it and I was like, oh,
Oh,
that
I
was
thought
like a
it
good
wasn't.
target.
Huh.
Or maybe we could check the VOD. I mean, I was looking at the turn after and I did notice like those two tiles were open. So
I think the rifle was somewhere else, but I think it still lines up correctly.
yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but when I was watching the game, I didn't see that play. Maybe I just missed it then. But I'm trusting my past self and saying it wasn't there.
Okay.
Anyway, we can check on the when we have the.
Yeah, we can check. All right, but anyway, let's go to the next one. All right, one quick thing before we do that. I want to go to this screen. I want to turn the score off. I just want to make the thumbnail now while I remember.
Yeah, you go, Sam.